Welcome back to Money Mechanics. Let us make your money work harder than you do. The people who quietly become millionaires are almost never the ones picking hot stocks. They are the ones running a boring automated system in the background while they live their lives. No ticker watching, no genius timing, just a stack of accounts filled in a very specific order on autopilot for years. Here is the uncomfortable truth. The exciting part of investing, the stock picking, is the part that loses to a simple index fund most of the time. The boring part, the order in which you fund your accounts, is the part that actually builds wealth. In this video, I am going to give you the exact waterfall, the precise order to fill your buckets, why that order is mathematically correct, the 2026 numbers that matter, and a 30-year walkthrough that lands on a real ending figure. Stick around, because most people get step one wrong and leave free money on the table every single paycheck. Think of your money like water flowing down a series of buckets. You fill the top bucket first, and only when it overflows does water spill into the next one. The order is not random. Each step is ranked by return on your dollar, and the math is brutal and clear. Bucket 1 is your 401k, but only up to the employer match. This goes first because it is the single best return in all of finance. If your employer matches 50 cents on the dollar, that is an instant 50% return before the market does anything. If they match dollar for dollar, that is a 100% return on day one. Nothing else on this list comes close, so you never, ever skip the match. Bucket 2 is your health savings account if you qualify for one through a high deductible health plan. I will explain why this unassuming account jumps ahead of your Roth in a moment, because it is the most misunderstood account in America. Bucket 3 is your Roth IRA. You fund this with money you have already paid tax on, and then it grows tax-free and comes out tax-free in retirement. You get a wide menu of low-cost funds and full control, which a 401k often does not give you. Bucket 4 is going back to your 401k to max it out, and after that, a regular taxable brokerage account. By this point, you have captured every dollar of free money and every drop of tax advantage available, so the remainder simply keeps compounding. That is the whole waterfall. Match HSA, Roth, then back to the 401k and taxable. Order is the entire game. Let me give you the exact 2026 limits because the system runs on these. I verified all of these against the IRS releases for 2026. For a 401k, the employee contribution limit in 2026 is $24,000, up from $20,500 the year before. If you are 50 or older, you can add a $7,500 catch-up, and there is an even larger catch-up of $11,250 for people aged 60 through 63. For an IRA, Roth, or traditional, the limit is $7,500 in 2026, with an extra $1,000 allowed if you are 50 or older. For an HSA, the 2026 limit is $4,400 for self-only coverage and $8,750 for family coverage, with a $1,000 catch-up at age 55. To contribute, you need to be enrolled in a qualifying high-deductible health plan. Write those three numbers on a sticky note: 24,500, 7,500, 4,400, or 8,750. They are the size of each bucket for the year. Here is why the HSA leapfrogs even your Roth. It is the only triple tax advantaged account in the entire tax code. Read that again, triple. Money goes in before tax, so it lowers your taxable income today, just like a traditional 401k. It then grows tax-free, just like a Roth. And when you pull it out for qualified medical expenses, it comes out tax-free too. Every other account gives you a tax break on the way in or on the way out. The HSA gives you both, plus tax-free growth in the middle. There is nothing else like it. Now the power move that most people miss. Do not actually spend your HSA on today's medical bills if you can avoid it. Pay those small costs out of pocket and invest the HSA instead so it grows for decades. Here is the trick. The IRS lets you reimburse yourself for a medical expense at any point in the future, with no deadline, as long as you keep the receipt. So, you save the receipt for that $400 dental bill today, you let the $400 inside your HSA grow for 25 years into a much larger sum, and then you can pull out that original $400 tax-free whenever you want, using the old receipt. You have effectively turned a medical account into a stealth retirement account with the best tax treatment in existence. So what do you actually put inside these buckets? Not individual stocks, low-cost index funds. And the best proof ever recorded is a bet Warren Buffett made. In 2007, Buffett bet $1 million that a simple S&P 500 index fund would beat a basket of hand-picked hedge funds over 10 years. These were professionals, paid enormous fees, working full-time to win. The bet ended in 2017 and it was not close. Buffett's index fund compounded about 7.1% per year, a total return near 125%. The hedge funds averaged roughly 2.1% per year. The man who picked nothing crushed the people who picked everything. Why? Fees. Hedge funds typically charge 2% of your money every year, plus 20% of profits. The index fund Buffett used charged about 104%. That gap looks tiny on paper and is devastating over time. Picture a $500,000 portfolio. A 1% annual fee quietly costs you $5,000 every year, and that $5,000 never gets to compound for you. Over 30 years, a 1% versus a 0.04% fee can eat a six-figure chunk of your final balance. Low fees are not a detail. They are one of the only things in investing you can actually control. Here is where the system beats the genius. Automate everything. Set your 401k to deduct straight from your paycheck before the money ever hits your checking account. Set your Roth and HSA contributions to auto-transfer the day after payday. This is pay yourself first, and it removes the one variable that wrecks most people, which is willpower. When you invest the same amount on a schedule, you are dollar cost averaging. You buy more shares when prices are low and fewer when prices are high, automatically, without ever trying to time the market. You stop asking yourself whether today is a good day to invest, because the answer is always yes, the transfer already happened. The boring system works precisely because it takes your emotions, your fear, and your overconfidence completely out of the loop. Let me put real numbers on it. Say you invest $1,000 a month, $12,000 a year, into low-cost index funds. Assume a 7% average annual return after inflation, which is roughly the long-run market average and close to what Buffett's index fund actually delivered. After 10 years, you have put in $120,000, and it has grown to around $173,000. Decent, but the magic has not kicked in yet. After 20 years, you have contributed $240,000, and the balance sits near $50,000. Notice that your money has more than doubled beyond what you put in. After 30 years, you have contributed $360,000 of your own money, and the account has grown to roughly $1.22 million. Sit with that. You contributed $360,000. The market handed you over $860,000 more for free, just for staying invested and letting it compound. And remember, with employer matches and the tax savings from the HSA and 401k stacked on top, your real number is very likely higher. You did not pick a single winning stock. You filled the buckets in order automatically and waited. So here is the entire boring system. Capture the full employer match first, because free money is an unbeatable return. Fund the HSA next, because triple tax-free is unmatched. Fill the Roth IRA for tax-free growth. Then max the 401k and overflow into a taxable account. Put low-cost index funds inside every bucket, automate every contribution, and then go live your life. It will feel too simple. It will feel almost boring enough to ignore. That feeling is exactly why it works, and exactly why most people never do it. The millionaires are not smarter than you. They're just more patient, and their system is more boring. Build the boring machine, turn it on, and let it quietly make you rich. And that is how the money really works. If this helped, subscribe to Money Mechanics. Your future self will thank you.